Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I'm here with 14 Days of Christmas with MK Gunn and Janet Fritz and the Flair Hut's Advent Calendar Day 13. So the 14 Days of Christmas is Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. I've been meaning to participate and have not had a chance. It's been a crazy month. So I decided that I would go ahead and use my advent calendar from the Flair Hut. The Flair Hut. I'm trying to talk too fast, you all. And these are my 3 Flair from today. I did reveal them in my first video for today, which is when I used my color advent calendar. So I'm documenting these pictures of tree hunting, which I miss. We haven't done it in a while. I believe 2017, these pictures were my last, which is kind of sad, and I might cry thinking about that. So I want to pull out these stickers, Merry Christmas by Cartabella, and this I Love Christmas by the Echo Park. I have a single sheet of paper left in this collection and some scraps and then some embellishments on the back, and that is it. So I would love to use up the rest of the papers, or at least quite a bit of them. So I've got my papers and my embellishments, and then I have these 3 fabulous Flair and my pictures. So hopefully I can get all this used up. So we'll see how this goes. Okay. Well, obviously discombobulated. So this paper right here is the only piece I had left, and then that bigger piece I just set aside is like music, and the pictures I'm using do not fit that at all. While we sing and act foolish on our days, or on our tree hunts, I wasn't going to use that. That would seem like a stretch to me, and the back of that is like 2x2s, or some kind of cut apart, so that it wasn't going to work either. So I decided to bring in some color, use up my branding strips, and get this last piece of the paper from this I Love Christmas collection used up. I cut all these little pieces, the on Echo Park, which I'm sure most of you know. One side is their branding strip, and then the other side has that little strip of what the other side looks like. And so it's not the full strip like a lot of papers, like American Crafts. A lot of those are like the full strip on one side is an actual like branding strip that's fully decorated from one end to the other. But Echo Park has like their paper title and then Echo Park on one side. So I just cut the little like 6 or 7 inch strip in the middle out, and I'm going to use those. So I start layering those up down here at the bottom, and I'm staggering them and trying to put like white base or lighter colors in between the reds. And it's pretty willy-nilly. I have no real plan other than using up all this stuff that you see on my desk. I am not, spoiler alert, going to use all of those little scraps right there on the right, but I am going to use probably about half of them. So that makes me happy. And so I use these 2 bigger pieces to kind of give me like a table or something for my pictures to sit on. However, while I'm putting this down, to be 100% honest, I have no clue what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm matting my pictures in, which I end up pulling these black matte stack papers out. So I matte my pictures in the black, just so they'll stand out with all this lighter, and then the red and white, and the red and green. So I put them on there, and then I decided these corners would be fun to just add a little something. So I just start putting them down on, one's on the top right, one's on the top left, one's on the bottom right, one's on the bottom left. And so I'm going to put them in that order to where it's going to form an odd, kind of like I have all 4 corners of the square, but it's all torn up. So I get that done, and I really do like the way this looks. That khaki or wood grain snowflake is a really cool paper. It was not snowing while we were out there, which is sad. There were plenty of times. I have been tree hunting at my uncle's farm as long as I can remember. I do not remember an age or a time when we did not spend all morning and early afternoon at my uncle's farm looking for a tree. Whether it was for our house or just my grandparents, or even if we were just going to use my dad's truck, we always went. I can't remember a year that I did not participate until 2018, the year after my dad died. It was our first Christmas, and I could not bring my heart to do it, and my family has quit going since then. So it's kind of sad. If I had known, I'm glad that I went this year, because even though my dad was not great, he did drive his truck out there, but it was just, I don't know, I think it's just one of those things, but I do miss it. So I decided that I would take these other corners of the green paper and I would add that in there too to give it a little extra oomph. So now I've got that green and red at the top as well as at the bottom. And I love that. So, and I love this flare, this tree flare right here, especially the one I just put down over there on the right, is my favorite. It's so cute. The little trees are so cute. So good job, Adam and Lisa. The other ones are great too, but the little trees on that one are just super, super cute. And that's why when I saw that, when I first poured it out, I thought, oh, I hope I haven't done all of the layouts for tree hunting. Because like I said, we've been doing it my whole life. And I definitely know that I have not documented every year. So I have gone back. This is 2017, and I'm going back from now. So I just started chronologically scrapbooking in 2021. So I scrapbooked 2021 that year and decided to go back 1 year, and then decided I would go back one more year, but I refused. I told myself I'm not going back any further than 2019, because 2018 is the year my dad died, my aunt died. I mean, it was a lot of trauma, a lot of sadness. I didn't think I was going to be able to do that. But then this past summer, I had this series that I did about scrapbooking the hard stuff, and I decided that I needed to do it. So I did. I scrapbooked 2018, and so now I've decided to go back again. I think I honestly have looked at the pictures that I have stored in my Shutterfly account and in other places. I think I've decided to go back at least a couple more years, so we'll see. So that's just me, y'all. I'm a hot mess. So I am using up as many of the stickers on here that is going to appropriately fit. I've got a lot of snowflakes. I put the mittens on there. I mean, I have a scarf on, so it had to have been cold, right? I wouldn't be wearing a scarf if it wasn't cold. So I put those mittens on there, super cute. I put the flare over the top of it. I brought in this other sticker sheet, the Merry Christmas, because I wanted to use this sticker here that says the most wonderful time of the year, because it has that car with the tree on top of it. Now, we are in a truck, and that is what we're loading ours onto, but I didn't have a truck with a tree in it. Now I'll find one now that I'm saying that, or the ones I have were like autumn colors, and so that wasn't going to work for what I wanted either. So I thought that this was a good time to use these, and I am not anal retentive enough to where I have to have it on a truck and not a car. So I put this other one up here just to bring that same shade of red and green up to this picture, but that's the picture with the truck and the trees in the back, and me and my daughter sitting in the back, like holding on to to each other and to this to the trees. So that is it. I am so excited for how this turned out. This is the holiday version of the day 13. If I just did my color version, because I ordered two of the Flair Hut advent calendars. One is colors if you didn't want to do holiday or holiday theme, and then the other one is the holiday. So these are the Flair I got with my holiday one. The ones I got with the color are super bright and happy, and I documented a layout that I just posted right before posting this one, so I hope you'll go check that out. My goal is to try and come on every day and post another reveal of what my flare is, as well as a layout. So I hope you'll come along. Please go below and check out the people who are also hopping along with the 14 days of Christmas with MK Gunn and Janet Fritz. And I hope to see you again real soon. Happy scrapping.